If anyone needs a program, please go ahead and raise your hand, and the good Reverend, will come around and hand one to you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have run into a wonderful problem, and we are out of programs. So if you would please make friends and feel free to share with each other. We'll get started here in a couple minutes. We've still got a few people coming in, but thank you so much for being here. You can do what you need to do. I'll make sure they get there. Oh, don't. I've got it underlined on here. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Grove Handbell Ensemble's inaugural world premiere, whatever you want to call it. It is our first ever handbell concert. So give yourselves a hand. You are part of the founding members here. We are extremely excited for this. This is something relatively new to Union Grove. Most of the ringers here that you will be seeing today, they have been ringing, they've been reading music for many of them most of their lives, but a lot of them, the vast majority of them have been ringing for approximately 3 months. 3 months. You will see how very difficult it is to learn to do what they're going to do in 3 months, and I am very impressed with them and their dedication and their overall commitment to this group and to the music that they are about to present to you. Before we get started, if you would please silence all cell phones, pagers, Morse code, operators, all that good stuff. Just go ahead and silence that. We want to hear them ringing. We don't want to hear you ringing. I'm so sorry. But you're more than welcome to come to rehearsals. We'd love to hear you ringing that way. As we go through the program today, a little bit about the Grove Handbell Ensemble. This started with the idea by Marcia Wooten. Marcia, go ahead and throw your hand up. This was Marcia's idea here a while back, and she pitched it to me earlier in the year, around January or February, and I thought she was crazy. I'll be straight up honest with you. I said, who is going to come here from all over this part of the counties, this area, and ring handbells? But she put it out there anyway. And of course, I was involved in it because she's my mom, so I was required. So this two of us started, and then she started reaching out, and it grew bigger and bigger. And by May or so, we had commitments from a number of people. And I was like, wait a second, why are people showing up for this? But they are. This is amazing. So we started ringing back in August, and we all got together and started ringing, and then things got a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger. And now we have culminated to where we are today, not only with the ringers, and so we are now here at the concert. And when Marcia said, hey, we're going to put on a concert, I was like, who is going to show up to this concert? And look at us now. It's crazy, and it's wonderful, and we're so excited for you to be here. So with all of that in mind, I said all that because as we go through our program today, it directly reflects what has happened with the Grove Handbell Ensemble over the past few months. We are starting out with small group numbers, solos, duets, trios, quartets, and There's the first 5 or 6 pieces are like that, and then we gradually grow into our full group number, and then on the very last number, we will ask for a little bit of audience participation. That's you guys. You showed up, so you got to do it. That's just the way it is. But once again, thank you so much for being here. We want to thank Marcia for putting all this together. We want to thank the Ringers for doing all that you've done, all the work that you guys have put in over the past several months. We want to thank Union Grove United Methodist Church for sponsoring us, for giving us a location where we can actually ring. We could be the best ringers in the world, but if we don't have bells to ring on, well, we're just airbelling, and they don't have competitions for that yet. And then we also want to thank you, the audience, for being here, because once again, if you guys weren't here, this would just be another rehearsal. It would be a good rehearsal, but it would be a rehearsal. So we're so happy to be able to present this Christmas concert to you today. Just a couple quick housekeeping notes. After we finish up here, if I'm not mistaken, we have a dessert reception down in the fellowship hall. If you have any trouble getting there, just follow the crowd. Half of you know where you're going, so we're really excited for that. At least I am. I don't know about you guys, but I love desserts. So what's better at the holidays than bells and desserts? That has Christmas written all over it. Other than that, please enjoy, welcome, and we're so happy you're here. I'm going to turn it over to the Reverend of Union Grove United Methodist Church. He's going to say a quick prayer for us, and then I'm going to turn it over to Marcia for our first piece.
Good afternoon. Thank you for being a part of this wonderful time together. Let us thank the Ringers and Marcia and everyone for what we're about to hear. Thank you. Thank you. Second, as he said, that there's plenty of food down there, so please come and be a part of it. As a United Methodist pastor in our book of discipline, the pastor has to try all the desserts, and they are marvelous. So please come and be a part, pies, cookies, everything. So we just thank you, and for this joyous season of Christmas, I think this will help lead us where we need to go and what the true meaning is. So thank you, bell ringers. We really appreciate it. Will you pray with me before we begin? Let us pray. Gracious God, we thank you so much for this time together today. This afternoon, we thank you for the bell ringers who will come together to just brighten our day and to bring healing and hope to our lives and our souls. We thank you so much for their dedication and their hard work. We thank you for your precious Son, for you coming to us as a human being, 100% human, 100% divine, to bring us back to the way you wanted the world from the beginning to be: hope, love, peace, and joy. And we thank you, Lord, that you keep coming to us each day to make that dream come true in us and the world. Thank you for this wonderful group of people who have come to hear this concert today. Be with them during this special time of Christmas and bless their families. And all of this we ask in the beautiful name of Jesus Christ, our risen Lord. And the sisters and brothers of Christ said, Amen.
Good afternoon. My name is Marcia Payne Wooten, and I am the Director of Music here at Union Grove United Methodist Church. As Justin said, the church sponsors us, and this actually is where he got his start ringing bells as a 9-year-old. And after the success of my the adult group, I said, you know, the elementary school needs tiger bells. And so we are small but mighty. We have 2 tiger bells here today who will share with you. They have been ringing since September, and I am so proud of them. And we hope we can get through this without the Handbell gremlins coming to see us.
Since September, ladies and gentlemen, since September. How old are you guys? How old are you? 9 and 10. 9 and 10 years old, ringing since September. Give them a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Woo! Our next piece on the program is going to be "Hark the Herald Angels Sing" by. It was arranged by Kurt Meyer. Kurt Meyer is actually a buddy of mine in the handbell world. He's actually one of my favorite composers as well, specifically for small group numbers. This is going to be a solo by Tammy Poindexter. She will be ringing the bells and accompanied on the piano with Mitzi Mitchell, and then also on flute we have Anna Peterson. So enjoy. So one aspect of handbells that is a little bit different from a lot of musical instruments is that it takes some setup. Just like on a piano, one note is one key, therefore one note is one bell. Now we try to get bells off and on the table, and therefore it creates a little bit of setup in between each time. So then they require certain people to be able to run their mouth a little bit longer, so as to take up as much time as possible. So hopefully by the time that said person finishes talking, they are ready with their instrument and their bells, and they're all in location.
Close enough.
Close enough. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy "Hark the Herald Angels Sing."
Next, we have a bell duet by Allison Hughes and Sarah Williams, both of whom are staff members at Union Grove Elementary School, and Matthew Penix, who is a student at Surrey Community College. They are going to play an arrangement. How much longer do I have to talk? They are going to play an arrangement from a book of duets by Douglas E. Wagner, who is a noted handbell composer. And this selection is O Come Little Children. I first discovered Douglas Wagner maybe 23 or 24 years ago, and we have done one of the numbers out of this book called A Quiet Christmas, which is a medley of, help me out, Silent Night and Away in a Manger. And I just played it this morning. So brain dead here. Are we ready? They are ready. So please welcome Matthew, Allison, and Sarah.
Beautiful, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Excellent job. This next piece that we have, ladies and gentlemen, anyone that knows how I feel about Christmas music, I absolutely love it, I adore it, I'm all about it, and I could listen to it year-round. Specifically, Christmas music in minor keys. There is something about having a season so joyful and full of excitement and passion, and everyone's just so thrilled, and then to bring it down just a little bit with a minor key. I just absolutely love that. So during COVID, we all did things that, just to buy the time, just get us through COVID, right? So one thing Marcia and I did, we started writing a little bit of music. And one of the songs that came out of it was Coventry Carol, or Lule Lule, as many of you may know it by. It's a beautiful Christmas song in a minor key, which I absolutely love. And one day I was playing up on the bass bells where I belong, and I just started noodling around and started kind of putting a little bit of rhythm to it. And I really liked it. And so Mom heard it, and she was like, why don't we put that in? So here we are all these years later, and we finally got it published, sent it off to the publisher, and so you too can buy this piece. I will get approximately 50 cents for every copy purchased, so just go online, you can buy it on there. So thank you for that. Feed the starving artist, please. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, with Tammy and Whitney up here, we're going to perform Coventry Carol. Yes, there's a couple techniques up here that you will see coming up. Whitney, could you hold up one of the chimes? It just gives us a little bit of different tonal quality. Could you ring just one of them? See, it's a lot more like a softer, mellow sound. So listen for that. And then we also have a bell tree right to her right. Keep an eye out for that as well. She's going to play that with mallets. And then you will see, Marcia will talk a little bit more. You will see more techniques that we use with bells. The bells are a very versatile instrument, and we try to showcase that as much as we can. So, without further ado, Coventry Carol.
Thank you. When I had the idea for this group and actually got around, we were featured in Yadkin Valley Magazine, and I was over at Springfest with my bell table and just pulling people in. Here, ring a bell, try this. And I had a sign-up sheet, and I was amazed for the first rehearsal and people who said, I'm interested, I had 13 people. That's unheard of. That's absolutely unheard of. So when we finally got into rehearsals, I asked them, okay, guys, this is a community group. We are here to learn about our instrument, to have fun, to ring bells. Do you want to actually get a concert ready? I said, I'm okay with just coming and having fun and ringing bells. And they said, no, we want to do a concert. So that means I got to come up with ideas. And one of the things, because bells are a relatively unknown commodity in this area here, one of the things I decided to do was to showcase the different ways that you can use bells. So I said, okay, I need somebody to do a solo. Tammy volunteered. I said, okay, I need somebody to do a duet. I need somebody to do a trio, quartet. So here is our quartet. Can I stop now? Are you ready? So here's our quartet. They have set up and are ready to ring O Little Town of Bethlehem. And now we will have the entire ensemble. Yep. Okay, wait a minute. Now, as the quartet rang, you noticed that they had to do a lot of working together. They were picking up bells and putting down bells and sharing bells. And ensemble, small ensemble work is much different from large ensemble. In large ensemble, they might be responsible for 4 bells, and you do have to share, but not like what you saw just now, where, and like Tammy's solo. Tammy, how many bells did you play? 13, 15, 20?
It's about 30.
30, okay. So here we will ring, we'll start off with Ding Dong Merrily on High.
While we're still doing a little bit of a change over here because they're having to borrow bells, steal bells, and things like that. How many people here have never been to a handbell concert? Yeah. Ooh, well, thank you so much for being here. One thing that we like to do is, does anyone have any questions about handbells? Because you see a lot of things going on. You've seen a lot happening. Does anyone have any questions to go along with that? What about you, Dean? I know you got a lot of questions. Okay, perfect. Does anyone have any questions? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, what was your question? Okay, no questions. One thing we try to do is, because handbells is kind of a niche instrument, we try to educate people as we go along. It's it comes around usually around Christmas and whatnot, but during the rest of the year, we really don't see many handbells, even though there's a lot of handbell music out there for the non-holiday season. So, does anyone have any more questions? Yeah, go for it. How do they know what to pick up? Yeah. So if you look at a piece of music, for the you music readers out there, each bell represents one note. So if it pops up on the music in tempo, that is when you ring said bell, but then you have to immediately put it back down to grab the next note, because you only have 2 hands, right? Now, you will see some people, Tammy, can you hold up? She's ringing 4 at one time. We call that 4 in hand. Right, so she can go up a scale and ring 4. Now, with the bigger bells, like where Matthew is, he can't exactly do that, so we have to weave quite often. Yes, go ahead. Great question. So these are bronze bells. Now, does anyone know what makes bronze? Yeah. Yes, it is. He wins a copper and tin. Give him a hand. Yeah, copper and tin. So this is going to be really nerdy because my family runs a recycling company, so I have to know this. But typically, bronze runs at 88% copper, 12% tin. Now, they found as they were making bells that 80-20 is the best ratio. So there's 80% copper, 20% tin, and that's usually the best way you get the best resonance from a bell. So good job with that. Yes? So, So of the bronze bells, if we start right here and work our way over, starting there, we have 5 octaves of bronze, and then in the very back, Matthew, can you hold up one of the aluminums? Oh, yep. Thank you, Carabette. That is an aluminum bell. You'll see those rung a couple times this evening. We have about an octave of those, so it's a total of 7 octaves, really. And then over here, this is one of our 3 octave sets right here. So altogether, you have 7 and 3. So you have 10 octaves of bells along with an octave or so or chimes out. And then, yeah, that's pretty much all we have right now. But we have all assortment of bells and everything. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Let's go through. Don't tell me how many years you've been reading and playing music, and tell me your main instrument, what you normally do, because not many of them are main instrument handbell ringers. Tammy, we'll start with you.
I've been playing handbells for 40 years because I started at their age.
Cool.
So figure out how old I am.
There, we don't have. Go ahead.
35 years playing clarinet.
Clarinet for 35 years.
Probably 25 years. I've done flute, saxophone, and handbells.
Beautiful. Go ahead.
Started piano when I was 7 years old to 11. Since then,
Yeah.
piano and about 3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
Piano at 8. Probably cornet. So a long time.
We'll say long time. Long time. Yes.
Piano at 6 years old and saxophone a little later on and bells for about 3 months.
Absolutely. Allison, yeah.
I'm ditto for her, except clarinet instead of
Beautiful.
probably reading music for 35 years, and that's piano and flute.
Yeah.
Saxophone.
Beautiful.
Piano when I was 6, 7 for a few years, and in middle school I started flute and have been reading ever since.
6, 7. So as you can see, everyone here has a background in music, and that already gives them a leg up on a lot of people who start handbells, especially at a young age. They come in not reading music, so you have to teach them to read music along with the mechanics of learning to ring a bell. So great question. Any other questions? Yes, go ahead. Yes, sir.
Your largest aluminum bell, how much heavier would it be if it was made out of?
Great question. His question was, how much heavier? They do make, so Carabette or Matthew, can you hold up that C2? That is the C2 aluminum. We just showed it off. They do make that in bronze. Now, that right there is running about 8.5, 9 pounds. So it's really not a lot, but it's super top heavy, so it creates a lot of torque on the wrists. However, if we did it in bronze, it runs about 15 or 16 pounds. Now, it's not quite as big, so it's not quite as bulky. It's just you're still ringing 15 or 16 pounds. It's just not quite as far away from the wrist. So not as much torque, but still a lot of weight that you're pushing. Great question, Johnny. Any others? Do what? The big one? That is a C2. Can you hit it? Yeah, just hit it. Yeah. Yeah. I love that rattle. Love that rattle in my chest. Oh, absolutely love it. And then do we have the C8 out? And this is our highest bell. Yeah. So there's a huge difference. It's dog whistle. Dog whistle, that's all that is. Yeah, no, nobody. We try not to hurt ourselves. Any other questions, ladies and gentlemen? Beautiful. Thank you for those questions. Those are fantastic questions. We're going to move on now to, it's almost the entire ensemble with Ding Dong Merrily on High. Thank you.
Our next number is An Appalachian Christmas by Tammy Waldrop, who has written a lot of things for Handbell. She also writes skits, and back in the day when I had a children's handbell group here at the church, we did a lot of those little skits. They were Paul and Silas, and one about Daniel in the lion's den, and they were really cute, and it helped to teach the kids how to ring bells. In this piece, An Appalachian Christmas, you will see several different techniques. One of the techniques is a mart. Who's on the front row that can show me a quick mart? Becca, can you do me a mart? That's where you just take the bell from 2 tacos high, no higher than 2 tacos, and push it down into the casting, and it bells hits and it makes a sound. And you've already seen the use of mallets. That's where you hit the bell on the side with a mallet. What else have we got going on here? We've got plucks going on. We've got thumb damps going on. When you ring and don't damp the bell, that's called an LV. French, laissez vibrer. English, let it vibrate. Don't shut it off. So, have I missed any techniques? Oh, we will be ringing chimes in this also. So, I believe, are we ready to go? Our next number is In the Bleak Midwinter. It is arranged by Brian Childers, and Brian Childers is the director of the Charlotte Bronze Handbell Ensemble, of which Justin is a member. And they will be, here's a little advertisement for them, they will be in Statesville at Broad Street United Methodist Church on December 15th. That is a Monday evening? Yes, a Monday evening at 6:30. And Charlotte Bronze is a double choir, so instead of 12 or 13 ringers, they have 26. And they have a lot more toys than we have. They have orchestra chimes, and they have hold up one of the regular chimes. They have a chime like that is 6 feet tall and this wide, and you can't pick it up. You can't pick it up. It has to stay on a rack, and you ring it with a mallet. So Charlotte Bronze will be a good one to go see. And are we ready for In the Bleak Midwinter? Our next number is Night of the Father's Love. It's arranged by Pepper Choplin, who is also a noted choral composer. And this involves two familiar, or perhaps one of them may be unfamiliar, tunes. One is Divinum Mysterium, and the other is Stille Nacht, which we know is Silent Night. So you're going to hear these two competing melodies throughout the piece. Hope you enjoy it. And now is the time you get to do a little more than just sit there and clap. I need you to sing. The Christmas Carol Fest has interludes, little introductions and interludes. So when I turn around and point to you, that's your time to sing, and the words should be on the screen. Thank you so very much for coming. You have been a wonderful audience, and now we invite you to a dessert reception. You may go through this door when you get to the end of the hall, hang a left, and you can either take the elevator down or you can take the stairs down. Or you can follow the pastor. He said, I'll get them there. And we will have a bell. This is one that used to be a bell, and it met its fate with a too hard of a mallet. And so it is now our bucket for donations. If you have enjoyed and would like to donate to support the bell, the Grove Handbell Ensemble, we would appreciate it very much. It will be here, and then we'll take it down to the fellowship hall also. Thank you so very much. This is... It is absolutely beyond my wildest dreams. I told everybody we're either going to have 10 people here or we're going to fill it, and we filled it. Thank you so much.
Let's give them a hand. Thank you. Please come and enjoy time together as Union Grove and beyond. Please come.